Okay, it's turn 7 for Germany. Operation Cupid, we're playing BBR, version 6.7, I believe. And like I say, it's getting tight. We got 2 more turns left. And the axes are looking pretty strong. Hopefully we can hold on. Last turn I had 81 spend, and I am buying a 15 infantry and 3 tanks, a fighter, and 2 artillery. Actually, it looks like that. That's the easiest way to look at it. Now we got a lot of attacks. I'll go through this as quick as possible. I can take my fighter from Egypt and go 1-2 and attack this destroyer. This lone infantry in eastern Iran, I'm sending 1 tank after it. Let's see. Maybe I'll send 2. We'll see here in just a second. Stalingrad, we're sending an infantry from the Caucasus. We are sending in 2 infantry from Rostov. So I got 3 so far. I'm probably going to send some more stuff in just a second. I know I've got 3 infantry going into Tambov with an artillery. Let me swap that artillery out in Tambov. Okay. Okay, into Bryansk. I know I got 3 infantry going in there. I've got 4 infantry and an artillery going into Belarus, as well as 4 infantry from Leningrad joining in on that battle. The city of Archangel, I have 5 infantry and 2 tanks going in there. All right, now I gotta boost up some of my other fronts. Let's see. That's good. I can better keep those in reserve. Okay, so I've got a tactical bomber going into from all my fighters are here in Rostov. So I've got 1 tactical bomber going in with those guys. Tactical bomber going into Tambov. A city of Bryansk. We'll send in a tactical bomber with that. Let's see. We'll figure out our bombers in just a second. We do need to take West Germany back from the Allies. So we have 2 coming in from Berlin. We have 4 coming in from Normandy. And our 2 tanks are joining in the action. And let's see, what else we want to do with that? Yeah, I don't think we want to do that. We will add our artillery from Holland, Belgium also. Yep, I think that'll do it. I will have, let's see, 6 infantry, 2 tanks, and a artillery. One of my bombers might be able to make it from Rostov. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and can land in Germany. So I think I'll do that. Add a bomber in there. Oh, come on. There we go. And then we'll add the other artillery from Paris. I think that'll do it. And later, if we need to, we can reinforce it with other units. Okay, I'm going to go down here and make sure I have everybody well supported. Okay, so this one's looking kind of light. I got 4 on 3. Here I got 3 on 2. This one, not so bad. I guess the question is, do I want to hold out in Stalingrad this round? Because you're going to hit me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus aircraft, and I will be sitting in there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hit it with that right now. That should be enough. Okay, I got 1 bomber left that I can send somewhere, and I think I will. I think these guys need a little help. We'll go ahead and send the bomber into Tambov. Let's see. So done, declared there. Good, good, good. Good. I think that's all my combats. All right. We'll go ahead and do these. I got a tank versus an infantry, and I got heavy tanks, I believe. So that'll be as such. Whoop, try that again. This is going to be the defending infantry, and that's going to be my tank. Okay, that's a kill. My tank is now taken over in eastern Iran. Okay, up here I have these miscreants. A cavalry defending and an infantry versus a tactical and 3 infantry. Man, that seems a little bit light. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 1s and an unsupported tactical, so it's going to look like that. Oh, well, one of my dice disappeared, but I got it anyway. I got 2 hits, and then defender has a 1 and a 2. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I win the day in Stalingrad. Let me put my tactical there. Everybody, I'll just remember everybody comes from Rostov. It'll make it easier. Okay, so here in Tambov, you have 3 infantry. And I'm coming in with 3 infantry, an artillery, a bomber, and I don't know, I gotta remember bombers are right there. So I gotta put an infantry over here. That's what it's gonna look like. So I have 2 1s, 2 2s, plus 2 temporary 2s, and a 3 against 3 2s. All right, I'll put those in the can. One hit. And then Russians get 1 hit. Okay, they'll defend with 2, and I get 1 less 1. My bomber is out of action. I need 2 hits this time. I get nothing. Defenders, nothing. Let me get these chips out of the way. Okay. Well, we got 1. Russians, 1. All right, there's our. Just need 1. Nobody. The Russians miss. Germans need 1. Miss. Gnarly Russians. Gosh. Miss. There we go. I got 1. And the Russians come back with... a miss. Yeah, there are in there. Okay. All right. That's about what was expected. Not with that many rolls, but we got it. See, these are all resolved. And resolved. I still have that one to do. Okay. Up here, I have 3 1s and a 3 versus a single. 3 1s and a 3 versus a deuce. So I can roll all of these at once, and that's Bryansk. So green is the Russians. Holy cow, man, I need that for an anti-air roll. Okay, well, I killed it. Bryansk is ours with 3 Russians. And, okay, and then Belarus, I have 8 total infantry plus an artillery, so it'll be, 7 1s and artillery and infantry paired. I feel like I win this one. Okay, I got a hit. Okay, defending Russian. Misses. Okay. My guys pour into Belarus. And then city of Rostov, I have 3, 4, 5 infantry and 2 tanks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 tanks. Okay, I hit, and the lone Russian artillery will attack, or will defend at a 2. Okay, it hits. Okay, so it wasn't a total wash for the Russians. Okay, there we go. Here I have a fighter versus a destroyer. The destroyer is going to be defending at 2. Fighter, destroyer. We'll kill each other. Oh, well, not the best results. Okay, well, that one's done. All right, and finally, we have this little battle right here. 4 infantry. Oh, these guys go back to Tambov there. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to build the battle board here. Get all this other junk out of the way. Detritus. We've got an American tank. Okay, and these infantry are at 2. I have a transport, which has to be taken last. because it was a transport. It's still a transport from last turn, and it hasn't converted back to its status. Okay, and then I have 6 infantry coming in, 2 which are paired with artillery. I have everything upside down, don't I? We'll fix this. Air transport. Okay. Thinner margins than I would have hoped. 4 infantry, double pairs, heavy tanks, bomber for one-time shot versus air transport is worth 0. 1, 2. Okay, 3, 4 infantry. And then a tank. Okay, well, that doesn't look so bad for me. Okay, let's get 5. Very nice. I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll remove the infantry. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Two hits. Taking away that 3, putting 1 back in. So I lose 2. You lose. Did I get that right? I have to look. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the other die. It's like, did I roll 1 too few? There we go. All right. Okay. This looks like a win for sure. I just need 2 hits. I got you. And then that tank gets to fire back at a 3. He misses. Okay, there we go. Western Germany is back. Of course, the transport is the last casualty, so I mean he's pretty much an auto kill because he doesn't get to fire back. All right, I'm going to put all this back on Germany, so we'll have 4 infantry, 2 artillery. I think this is the first time we attacked a space with an air transport in there. Now this guy right here is the T-10, which was, we painted it to look like an American tank, Wolverine, as a means of subterfuge. Okay, all these arrows go away. The 2 infantry left over in Germany are going to water transport back into Norway. The bomber is going to go back into Germany proper. The 2 infantry that are in Paris are going to move to Holland, Belgium. And then over here, the 2 infantry in northern Iran are going to go to the Caucasus. The armor, oh, what am I going to do with you? Armor is going to move into Rostov from northern Iran. Okay, so this is mine already. Just doing cleanup, a little bit of, always got to show your work, says the teacher. These I'm just using as just to show the victory points that are on the board. Okay, the bomber that was in Tambov went 1, then 2, 3, 4 is landing in Leningrad. I've already got the bomber that landed in Germany. East Iran, I cleared out of there. Our tactical bombers are going to move back to the city of Rostov. I do have one that could go to, it's going to go 1, 2 more into Leningrad as such. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything with that guy. Yeah, my Western Ukraine guy is just going to go ahead and go into Rostov also. Because he has 2 movement. This anti-air will move to Ukraine. No, you know what? He'll go to city of Bryansk. He'll just sacrifice himself if anybody wants to attack that. Over in Germany, I'm taking the anti-air from Berlin and moving it into Western Germany. Give a little air cover there. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that. Oh well. We're gonna make one more move here. I'm gonna take 5 chips. 5 chips, and I'm gonna replace it in Leningrad. And then take one of those chips and move them to Archangel. Just doing a little housekeeping. Okay, with that, I think I'm going to place units. Okay, Normandy gets 2 infantry and an artillery. Romania, oh. You know what? Instead of, I meant to take this, instead of landing the bomber in Leningrad, I am going to land it in Romania. That's right. Okay. So, because I'm putting these guys specifically there for that bomber. Rostov, 2 infantry and a tank. So another tank plus 2 infantry. Paris gets a fighter, a tank, and an infantry. Gotta get a little bit of offensive power over here. And Berlin gets 8 infantry, a tank, and an artillery. I go, well, shoot. You know, you have everything worked out in your mind where it's going to go, and then you forget halfway through. Okay. Do I want to move this guy back to here or not? Okay. I had 3 places where I was going to put my bomber, either Romania, Leningrad, or Germany. And I think I'm going to make it, that's the disposition I want. I want to have 1 in Romania and 1 in Leningrad. So they both came from Ukraine. So it goes 1 and then 2, 3, easy, Ukraine, easily back to Romania. Okay, final answer. And I'm going to do my disposition of troops and income here in just a second. I'm going to pause it. Okay, disposition of troops. I got in the Caucasus 2 infantry, Eastern Iran 1 tank. In Stalingrad, I have 3 infantry. In Rostov, I have 7 tanks, 2 tactical bombers, 2 infantry, and an artillery. Tambov, I have an infantry and an artillery. Bryansk, 3 infantry, 1 anti-air. Belarus, I have 1 artillery, 6, 7, 8 infantry. Archangel, I have 5 infantry and 2 tanks. Leningrad, I have 5 infantry, a tactical bomber, a regular bomber, and 1 artillery. Let's see. Romania, I have 2 infantry and a bomber. In Berlin, I have 8 infantry, a tank, and an artillery. In Norway, I have 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry. Denmark, I have 3 infantry. In the Sea of Danish Straits 113, I have a battleship, a cruiser, a transport, and a destroyer. In 126, I have 1 sub. Western Germany, I have 4 infantry, 2 artillery, and 2 armor. Holland, Belgium, I have 2 German infantry and 1 German anti-air, along with 5 Italians. Normandy, Bordeaux, I have an artillery, then 5, 8, 10 infantry, and then an anti-air also. In Paris, a tank, an infantry, and a fighter. Let's see, I got Eastern Iran. Oh, yeah, in Egypt, I have 2 infantry. We no longer have the fighter who died fighting in C-Zone 76. All right, and that's about everything. Okay, good to go. I will pass it on to Japan, see what they can do. Oh, I forgot my my income. Really, I had 81 last turn. The difference is I added Archangel and Bryansk, so I'm up to 83 for next turn. All right, everybody.